Hey guys, GM, welcome to another episode, and we're looking at the state of the market once again. Our weekly series, the state of the market, from the lens of BTC. All right, let's get right into it. So here we have Bitcoin, and the chart pretty much the same for some weeks. We've been in this range for about 3-4 weeks now. And when are we gonna break out either upside or downside? It's uncertain, but then we're just looking at some key metrics data to why Bitcoin is exhibiting these trades and remaining at these price levels, and the reason why it's done. So we're on the daily time frame from the charts currently, and you know, if you do look at it now, we see that Bitcoin really did come to this point here. So I'm just gonna make it bigger here. Yeah, so yeah, if you do look at it here, we have our resistance here, like I did show in previous videos, and that became the support zone, and it has held Bitcoin at here, and here. All right, so I said if we held in the last video, if we held this point here, then definitely we're gonna have to head back up. Like definitely have to head back up. You understand? So now heading back up, also there is another resistance here. So if we really do come here to break this point, then we've seen Bitcoin heading for the 120s again, but breaking it has been the difficult thing. All right, and what has been happening is that there has been manipulations in the market. There are a lot of bills still being passed around Congress, and these so-called institutions and government in Bitcoin, they are not ready for that spike up in prices just yet. All right, so they would rather manipulate the price, occasionally do some sell-offs, and in the long term make profits, because the sell-offs trigger a downsizing, and the market shakes out some people who will sell out of fear, and then they scoop back up with the same or even larger amount of money, but gets way more than what they had before. So these are just normal stuffs, how the games are played. So looking at the direction of the market, we can see we're heading back up after hitting this support zone here. We're heading way back up, and we're coming for this zone again. And trust me, it's going to be another resistance, or we're just going to have to break. And the moment we break this time, price will definitely come above the previous high at this 124.700 zone. It's going to break above it. The moment we can break this, we're heading straight out. Understand that? If we can break this resistance here, because if you look at this point here, let me just show it to you real quick. If you do look at this point here, here, all right, that is a point of liquidity, and Bitcoin, by analysis, would definitely come to want to take out this liquidity. All right, this is a huge liquidity here. You can see this fair value gap here. Bitcoin would definitely come to hunt this. All right, this is what I see, and I think that's what's going to play out. I think so. This is not financial advice. This is just my projection from the market. All right, and I don't know if we have some time. I'll come back to check it if we do have some time. But right now, I just want to show us information around Bitcoin. So first of all, we're gonna have to take a look at a post I made not too long ago, September 28th to be precise. I made a post, "Are you ready for the bid?" And this was when I saw Michael Saylor's post when he posted the tracker. All right, and I said, "Are you ready for the bid? It's in Bitcoin." You understand? I said that, and guess what happened? My Bitcoin magazine did the same thing on September 28th. Justin Michael Saylor posts the Saylor Bitcoin tracker. They posted the same, and I've said this repeatedly in videos. The moment this happens, you already know what's coming. They're going to buy Bitcoin in the following week. And usually the tracker comes in Saturday, Sunday. You understand? So Monday, Tuesday, they're buying, but they bought yesterday, Monday. And I wish I could see that post. Yeah, here's the post. Bitcoin strategy buys another 196 Bitcoin for $22 million. It's small, but trust me, they're gonna make a lot of profit from that. 196 Bitcoin is not a joke, brother. All right, so quickly, there are some things I think I still want us to look at. Justin, Bitcoin's hash rate hit a new all-time high. If you do look at this, whenever we have hash rates, usually prices increase, and not all the time, but because of the cycle we are in here, it says, I want to read something. They said, why it might pump. Miners expect high prices, network security improves, often coincides with accumulation phases. Trust me, a lot of accumulation has been going on with Bitcoin. People has been accumulating, and past cycles like 2020 and 2021 shows that hash rates preceding or coinciding with bull runs. But in 2022, despite they were, all-time high with high hash rates, it was not reflecting on the price of Bitcoin. And this, I want to point out this, the reason why this is because hash rate is something that just happens on the Bitcoin block, whether it's a bull market or not. But what it does in the season we are in, it goes a long way. So in 2022, it was the beginning of the bear market. So yes, there was nothing the hash rate could have done. So prices will stay flat or decline. But in a bull market, definitely when that happens, prices will go high. So we're still in a bull market, and not long after that, Bitcoin, which was trading, at extreme low regions here at 109, began to, rise up for the pump, and we're heading straight back up to the 114s right now. Like, sporadically went up in a few moments. All right. So quickly, let's take a look at the Bitcoin fear and grade. If you do look at it, it's neutral at 50. This was posted about 1 hour ago. But if we look at a live tracker from CoinGlass, we see right here that it's neutral. All right, still neutral within the 49-50 zones, still very much neutral. So we might be tilting to grade anytime soon, or going back into the fear zones, depending on macroeconomics data and fundamentals around the market. Because right now there's a lot of manipulation going on, and these big players, they work together in this stuff. All right, so one more thing I want us to look into again is the altcoin season index. So we were at 70 just last week, and this week, yesterday we were 66. Today, right now, we're at 63. So it looks like we're declining and probably heading back to Bitcoin season. So the more Bitcoin dominance increases, the more we have a less likely altcoin season. But don't forget, after Bitcoin, does its own run, there will be a distribution of money, and then it flows to Ethereum and altcoins. So Ethereum used to be the real ticker for altcoins, but right now I'm not really seeing that move, and I'm not certain Ethereum is what the altcoins would depend on for a bull run this cycle. Maybe it's time something else pushed the narrative. All right, so I guess that's just kind of it. I'm not sure if I have enough time to look at what's it called. I'm not sure I have enough time to look at Ethereum right now. So but just understand the market is still in an upturn, and we are definitely going to still have a bull market. We're still in a bull season. All the signs, the signals still shows a positive bull season. So we don't want to miss out too much. All right, we don't want to miss out too much. Look at it, 114k. Everything just keeps going on, and the new SEC chair is positive also. And look at this very quickly. Gold hits all-time high. Bitcoin would definitely move also, because they're kind of capitulated, they are correlated. So gold hits all-time high, Bitcoin might. All right, so thanks for tuning in, guys. See you on the very next video, guys. Bye for now.